NPLRD Network y Ayer Electromuebles presentan lo mejor del juego de ayer.
Was hit by a pitch a couple of days ago, had to take the last couple of games off.
Comes and he got caught up on that one. That was
18-game hitting streak where he's hitting 360.
Hit many baseballs down that left field line.
And for the 17th straight time from Glenn Otto, striking out Soto.
2 outs for Joe Adell. That's hit pretty hard. Center field. How about it, Joe? That's more like it. Joe Adell deep. It's his 8th homer of the year, 1-0 Angels.
Not only cleared the mechanism, he cleared the wall rather easily. Over 109 miles per hour exit velocity on that swing.
Or Joe Adell hit his base.
September. Runner moves to second, and Adolis Garcia, the batter.
Will score easily. Adolis Garcia pulls up at second base. It's an arm double for Garcia, and the Rangers now just trail it by 1.
Indeed. Driven. How about number 20?
Velo on a double.
This will pitch for 9 for Detmers in this game.
Popped up. Soto going back. He calls for it. He's got it. 6 strong innings from Reed Detmer.
First inning, like a little run support. He's pitched pretty well here tonight, but the Rangers still trail it 3-1.
There's a strikeout. Back to that slow slider. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. A 3-strikeout night for Tavares. 3 straight strikeouts.
His 9th leadoff home run of the season. He doesn't waste any time. It's that first pitch fast.
So they're at the quarters now for Alejandro Kirk to clean up.
And it's ball 4. It's ball 4, so don't worry about second. Both runners will tag. Tapia in to score. Chance into third on the sac fly to make it 2-0.
Now back to the top for Springer. First pitch swinging toward Verdugo. Amble's left inning
to the plate in the home 3rd inning.
And he will take that breaking ball up to draw the walk, and Pivetta wanted that call. Feeds Chapman.
A terrific double play by the Blue Jays. Went to the 3rd baseman, Chapman, who was covering the bag, and it doesn't hurt that Chapman's got the strongest arm in the American League from the infielder. And watch it for an arm, and he absolutely threw a seed across the diamond. And here's play. It energizes Manoah to come right back. Okay, I'm going to finish this inning.
And another ground ball. Ran it right in on the hands of Bogarts. Could be the end of the night for Alek Manoah, and if it is, another great performance. Ride, hold that thought. It is gone. Number 7 for Tapia, and it is 5-0.
15 RBIs against the Red Hot home run, and that was a no-doubter to right field.
Runners on.
George Springer started the game off for the Blue Jays with a single. He scored the first run of the ball game. Reese on a fielder's choice in the 4th and crushes this 3-run home run.
a ground rule double for Whit Merrifield.
Atlanta. The Mets open a crucial 3-game series against the Atlanta Braves. How crucial? Well, both managers have rejiggered their rotation to get their best pitchers in line for the series, the division title. It's the Mets and the Braves, all the action coming your way.
You know, Max Fried ready to go for Atlanta.
And he struck him out with a slider. So second inning, no score. Jeff McNeil leads off against Max Fried. McNeil floats one into shallow left center, angling in his wrist, but lost it on the lights. And McNeil winds up with a fortunate hit.
Back-to-back hits. The Mets have the first inning now. Here's Guillorme against the left-hander.
And that's line to left center field, falling fast. Rosario slides and drops the ball. In to score is McNeil, and the Mets have the early lead. After losing.
1-0, hammer to center field. Nimmo going back, still back. That is out of here. Riley just lit that one up. Straightaway center. And a 1-1 ball game. What a rocket. He lit a torch on that one. And if there's
toward the middle, but Lindor playing behind the bag, has to back up to play the hop. Doesn't have a play at first, but now he's got the runner hung up between third and home. And finally, it's Alonso to put the bat on a vicious cut.
Caught by Guillorme in the air, Gary.
Fried is set down 10 straight. 2-1 Atlanta.
That's 5 strikeouts in a row now for DeGrom, and for Jake, that is his 100th strikeout of the year. 100 strikeouts in 63 innings. 100 strikeouts and 8 walks. Popped it up on the left as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss, and DeGrom with his 10th strikeout of the night. 5th time.
swung on, driven to left field. Pretty good. Way back, deep, and gone. Dansby Swanson has taken DeGrom deep again. He took the bottom of the order trying to make it happen for the Braves here in the 7th.
Fly ball should do it. Nimmo and McNeil converge. Nimmo is there. Footed catch. Olsen's going to come home.
And Corbin coming in has made every one of his starts, 32 starts tonight.
And on for Tellez, he hits Burns, and 2 men are gone in the first inning. The 1-1, and that's a ground ball to third. Peterson across the diamond, and
strikeouts to start the night. And Birdie on a short hop makes the play.
Public enemy number 1 here today, the likable former Brewer. And he ties up Garcia that time. That had a little bite, that 2-seamer. So Avi Garcia strikes out. And the second, another cutter. And Burns wipes out Sanchez. Back-to-back Ks. Here's Jacob Stallings.
And throws to first to take care of Diaz, and it's another 1-2-3 inning for Corbin Burns.
Stallings, and that is a K. Alcantara's got 4 now. 2 gone for Yelich. 2-2 the count. And a broken bat right back to the mound, and Alcantara gets out of it.
Willie Adames leads off the bottom of the 4th inning in a scoreless baseball game.
On 1-2, Adames lines one that's caught at first base by Diaz.
4-3 double play. You could really see the urgency in it.
Get that throw off the first base.
Burns deals, swing and a miss.
And a ground ball through for a base hit. Mitchell to the inning, and the Brewers have him at the corners.
And talking about a seeing eye base hit into left field just out of the reach of Rojas.
And now Rowdy Tellez coming up. Strikeout leaderboard. And a called strike 3. Burns with a sinker. And he strikes out Rojas.
He's a milestone of 700 home runs. Albert Pujols, welcome.
And he did go, and it's a strikeout.
Rolled over to Hayes, and that caught Steeling's going to make it a quick inning for Oviedo.
Adios, goodbye. Here's Key Brian Hayes. And Hayes lifts a fly ball.
And Gamble is in there with a double.
Good start, right? That's old school right there. Love to see it. Love to see it. And he hasn't been able to get that pitch in there. He hasn't been able to get the fastball to that glove side very often.
Arenado robbed with 2 runners on back in the 3rd. He is 0 for 2. Arenado out to shallow runners, and the Cardinals have the lead 2-1. Donovan scoring from 3rd. That's in the pants. Now you get a baseball player right there. A deficit. It's usually tied or the Cardinals. And a ground ball. Edman to his left. Flips to Donovan and let's stretch. The Pirates have stranded 8 tonight. And 2-1. 2 outs. 2-0 pitch. Mitchell skies one. Donovan is there. Goldie, the Donovan called off, and the catch is made.
Man goes down looking in his first ever at bat against Kershaw. No runs a hit, that's it in the top of the 1st inning. Dodgers coming to bat.
Now Chad Kuhl.
He's had trouble, especially since the All-Star break.
Right, shallow, in comes Mookie. Still sends the 2 Rocky base runners.
For Chris Taylor, it's been a struggle this season. 216, 10 home runs, 40.
Music to Taylor's ears and to his manager, Dave Roberts. And especially with 2 strikes, just going up the middle on a good pitch. That ball had some action.
Mookie Betts with an infield single. And he
is rounding second. He's checking those outfielders as they cross once he sees the.
Dodgers scored a run in the 2nd. Lux, Taylor, and Bellinger to hit.
And a 3-1 pitch. That one is ripped into right and a base hit. Lux a leadoff single. He's 1 for 2.
This one he stings. Kuhl's breaking ball has been getting hit by these Dodgers, especially when it leaves it up.
And Chris Taylor with hits now in 4 of his last 5 games. 1 for 1. He scored the game's only run tonight.
Taylor with a shot to right, and it's going to drop in for a base hit. Buddy out. Bellinger at 200. Bellinger with a shot to right. Back goes.
Freeman will score on the ground rule double.
And they're 2 for 2. Trace Thompson now 1 for 3.
2 men out. And Chris Taylor, who is 2 for 2. 2-run single for Chris Taylor, and CT is 3 for 3. Dodgers leading 9-0. Will at second base, and Hanser Alberto, first plate appearance tonight. He drives it to left field. That one's headed toward the wall. It is off the track and off the wall. Smith will come in to score, and in with a 2-out, run-scoring double is Hanser Alberto.
And now, throwing out tonight's ceremonial first pitch to his son.
Ball game. Extra base ownage is extra base. So the Giants now with runners at second and third, and here's Evan Longoria.
Set the target away. This is a mistake to location. And Longoria made a pay. Sitting the hard stuff, gets exactly what he wanted.
So here we go again. Jock Peterson all ready for his second at bat.
Peterson, it's a high fly ball, right field. McCarthy back at the wall. It's off the wall and triple. And that's a triple, and maybe more. And he is safe at the plate. Somebody tackle that guy. He looked like his little kid.
You talk about lighting up a bench.
You just run until somebody stops you or you score. Home run in the first. Center field.
Rojas had to check and roll slowly into left center. He will score.
Dremsky. Tell you what, he's got a swing back.
Told Gabe Kapler he wants to play. I don't want out. And he pured that one. Double, walk, and now a homer. Scored 3 times tonight.
Here it's 8-3 Giants. Rojas steps out.
Rojas fights it off.
And here's Wilmer Flores. High drive to right. McCarthy back and in front of the wall. He makes the catch.
Against Cleveland, this will be his third starter.
When he gets back in, I'll take a good look at it.
The 1-2 pitch, tried to check his swing, but he went. Out 4 against the team that is the toughest to strike out in the major leagues.
In the pitch as the second baseman and shortstop collided right there. In this game, 2-0. That's number 3 from the rookie. Came off his bat at 108 miles an hour.
Now the wind and the 2-2. Swing and a miss
by Drew Waters, and a wave and a miss at the slider, down and away, and one time through the order. 6 strike. Getting it down is Michael A. Taylor for the final out of the inning. So a 1-2-3 inning as Brady is
the second baseman.
Here's a swing and a drive by Massey into right.
Things Guardians have done it as well as just about anybody in baseball. Base hit left field, Stephen Kwan.
There it was, Arch, just a couple innings later. So he goes 5 hits now for Stephen in his rookie year. Nice little breaking ball. He left it middle of the plate, 3rd time through.
You can help them in the playoffs if they have him on the roster. And look, he's doing it again. Singer backhands it, slow throw. It got there at the same.
Didn't he throw a changeup because he didn't want to plant and throw.
And he's in there standing with a double. 4 straight hits to open the 6th for Cleveland.
Now the set, the pitch, and it's down.
Against Mariner pitcher. It's 2 down. Ken Waldachuk. See if Dylan can get something started here. 2-1 pitch. Up the middle. Past the diving second baseman. Jones in there safely. Stolen base. His 21st.
And the Mariners have 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning.
2-2. Waldachuk.
To Carlos Santana. Swinging a hard hit ground ball, but right to the shortstop, Nick Allen. The throw to first, and it's in time to get Santana. That is going to retire the side. 1 on and 1 away. That'll bring up catcher Shea Langoliers.
Mariners are just 1 game behind, well, loss column, 1 game behind Toronto. And they have to main.
Long way.
We know this. Baltimore slider, his 2nd punch out of the ball.
6 strikeouts for Waldachuk.
Here's Jared Kelnick. Santana. Again, a lead at second base. 1 on, 2 outs. 1-1 tie the stretch. And the 3-2.
He fell off pitches the way he does.
It's unbelievable.
Pitch swung
on to the first base umpire, Sean Barber. And that is strikeout number 8 for Ken Waldachuk.
Mariners could use a double play ball right here. 2-1 runner goes. Pitch swung on up the middle. JP right there.
Gilbert with Nick Allen due up next. Infield back, straight away left side. Here's the pitch back to the 1-2 track toward right center. He's there and makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Mariners looking to give Logan Gilbert a run. He's been sensational tonight in 8 innings, giving up 1 run.
Little blader, that's going to work. Base hit, Ty France.
With his second hit tonight, there comes a 3-2 to
Anderson has been so hot in the last month that even when he doesn't mean to hit it, he still ends up on base. A sheepish grin after an infield single.
30 runs batted in. Now the next home run will put him in the lead and do something that...
Baker and Lyles starts the game with a strikeout.
A swing and a miss. One away. 3-2. See a building block for the batting average.
Rizzo will go the other way here. Slides to take away a hit. And maybe extra bases at that.
Michael Kay, who does it, and superlative, splendid, superb defense. Saved a double.
Here we go to the top of the fifth inning.
Keeps on keeping on. Oswaldo
in a run. Rutschman races.
And I would say Lyles earns the enmity of the group.
For Jordan Lyles.
Well, that was a Domingo Herman curveball. Oh, gotcha. Outside corner. There's your two-seam fastball away that runs back.
In the American League, if the Yankees fall,
days to try and wrap up a wild card spot. They currently need a win or an Orioles loss.
Robber on the mound in 29 previous starts has a 2.69 ERA.
That is number 25 on the season.
So 2 walks and then the double play. A runner at third with 2 gone.
For here starts. Look at the walks. He just does not hurt himself. He forces the opposition to earn everything that they get.
Ground ball hits the mound, deflects out to Walls, who was on the shortstop side of second.
Here's Alex for the 2 on Margot. 2 outs, runner on first. Isak Paredes will bat.
Ground ball, shortstop, bobbled. Pena recovers, still throws, and did not.
Jeremy's 19th error of the season. Here's Jose Siri. Out on 3 pitches his first time up, facing Drew Rasmussen. And he drills one to right field, all the way.
Sends this one to high, into center field.
Takes a bounce and stays in play. Diaz rounding third, and he will score the tying run.
With nobody out for Jose Siri.
And he shoots it into left center. So it's now first and third. Yandy Diaz has been on base 3 times. 2 and a high shot. And the Rays make it a 6-2 game.
6 innings, has had a single-digit pitch count in each of his last 3 innings.
7th inning. Taylor Walls. He swings and hits a high drive down the field side. That baby is gone.
Alexander, what does he feature, Gibby?
Well, look at Tyler, 13 innings pitched, only 1 run and 6 hits in his last 2 starts. He's got the cutter, the 4-seamer sinker, and the changeup. As the offseason begins.
He takes strike 3 to start his night, 2 away.
Hottest hitter in this lineup.
Joe Ryan, and making his
strike 3, got him on 3 pitches. And that sets a new Minnesota.
And here is Mark Contreras, who sends one to left center field. Is not in time. RBI double Contreras.
Yeah, bottom of the order. Couple of good swings, good heart.
Having a 5 WAR, wins above replacement season.
Broke his bat and he popped it up. It's Torkelson who's got it, and then
Urshela home plate here in this. Take a look at the fan here. I think justice has prevailed, and Jeffers has a triple and a run batted in.
One more to get in the form of
the middle.
Crushed the ball. That was the middle of the plate, and that's a lefty who doesn't hit lefties. That's unusual for him.
Bases loaded, then the pitch. Castro to first in time to get a hustling Jeffers. Twins threaten, they leave him loaded. Twins baseball.
And Baez strikes out for the 2nd time tonight. 2nd time on a fastball, too. 1 away. Good crowd. Runners at the corners with 2 away now.
Contreras could easily get up and throw him out. So the unusual force, a 9-6.
Tailing away.
The home plate. Floated out into left center, and it is down.
Profar goes down swinging. First strikeout for Martin tonight.
Big first inning. He just worked right through Profar, Soto, and Machado. And
on left side, nobody's there. Out Andrews. That is strikeout number 2 for you, Darvish.
That's 3 inning for Darvish. Trent Grisham, 183 average, 287 on base. He does have 17 home runs.
He got him.
A high fastball. Davis Martin is cruising. He allowed 4 strikeouts.
1-0 Padres. Darvish danced around. And a high, deep drive to left. If it's fair, it's gone. And Sheets has a double. Boy, some solid.
Second time in a Padres uniform for Drury that he has been hit in the head. Looks like the bill of the helmet that time.
Yep.
Didn't know where he was last time.
Martin. He struck him out. Padres strand a couple.
7.
Push over to third base. 1 down.
Runner at the wall. Moncada takes the turner. Second is Yohan Moncada.
Has been a very fine performance.
Line to field, and that ball is trapped, knocked down. Drury is aboard. Nice AB right there by Brendan Drury.
Well, he's not even going to be allowed to.
NPLRD Network, la plataforma de proyección y manejo de los nuevos prospectos y futuras estrellas del béisbol. Suscríbete a nuestro canal de YouTube NPLRDNetWORKOF. Síguenos en todas las redes sociales. NPLRD Network Off.